All right. We live. All right, we gonna get this morning show started right after the countdown. We'll get the show started.
Lord have mercy.
Know what's going on? It's freezing on my part. Are we live? All right, give me a second. Let me press one if we live. It was like it was freezing. I'm like, oh gosh, and it's Monday. You know, it's always some stuff that's got to go on a Monday. I want to make sure that you all can hear me. There goes Cloud Chase. It's little. I think she got over last video. The rest are in the hundreds. Okay. If y'all can hear me, okay. I don't know what's going on. It just froze. Okay, and I'm a little upset this morning because we still do not have. We got a lot of topics that we're going to talk about in this live today, but I first want to open up with something political. Can I open up something political? Okay. Make sure you all thumbs up the video. It is so sad that we do not have a George Floyd Police and Accountability Act. Like that bill passed twice in the House and it failed in the Senate. And let me tell you, we got the hate agent bill. Not to we have that bill passed. We have other stuff for other group of people, but soon as it's starting to have a situation for African Americans when it's concerning about policing, holding police accountable, it's really sad. I was really triggered by that. Senator Tim Scott is the only African American senators that's on the Republican side. He was led to have the negotiations, and also Senator Cory Booker had a deal with the police, and it was a good deal. He was negotiating a deal, and it was compromising some stuff, and Tim Scott didn't want to hear it. So all of this, we still do not have that bill, and this would have held police accountable for a lot of things, and for them not to get away with just ending black men and women lives without repercussions, without consequences. We still do not have that bill passed. Now it's been passed twice in the House. So I don't want people to get confused. Well, Congress not doing it. No, Congress passed the bill twice in the House and it failed in the Senate. I want to say it again. It failed in the Senate and it passed twice in the House. Okay. Because I think a lot of times when we talk about politics, many people get things confused. They be saying them wrong. So the House ain't doing it. No, the House passed a lot of bills, but in the Senate, things do not get done. In my humble opinion, I just wish that they just have just a majority vote like it is in the House, just a majority vote. If it's 51 to 50, if it's if it's 50-50, if Kamala Harris vote the tie breaking and make it 51, it should just go ahead and become law. That's how I feel. I feel like the rules in the Senate is just crazy. It needs to be a majority rule, whether if it's 51 votes, where just a majority. It could be a simple majority. Because if it was a simple majority, maybe we will have this George Floyd bill, passed. But of course, it have failed in the Senate. It's really, really have failed. Well, good morning, you guys. I am up and about, and I said, hey, I'm gonna come on live and talk to y'all. And I said, before I start my day, I'm gonna go and just talk to the people. Also, too, I have to go get me some more. I got some t-shirts that I ordered for the Wiley Show because I had ran out of my t-shirts. I had gave one away and the other one I couldn't fit anymore. So I had some couple of orders, I think, at the post office. and I have these Wiley Show mugs. So make sure y'all go and get y'all mugs. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can go grab the mug right now. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to another countdown. I wanted y'all to see these mugs, y'all. You know, we already had them. We got them on sale like for $10. Hold on one second.
Lord have mercy.
Okay. Hey. What's up? So, my computer. I'm gonna have to go get me a new computer. But anywho, I love this one. Okay, the Wiley Show mug. I love it. I love these mugs, and it's only like $10, right? It's on Teespring, and then this one. Let me take that off the green screen. Hold on one second. Let me take the green screen. Hold on. I gotta promote real quick. And this one, okay. Put this one up there. Don't mess up my bag. I got that with the money, and then I got some other designs coming soon. So my designer, he's working on some other designs, but this is like my favorite one of my favorite because it got my face and it got the Wiley Show. So make sure if you are there. Oh, I'm gonna put this Red Bull. Look how I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Let me put my green screen back on. Let me put my green screen back on. Look how I'm gonna do this right here. Oh, you bet not. You bet not. Yes. Put it in there. Put it in there. Okay. All right. So we was talking about that. So, you know, thank you. So make sure y'all go and get that. Some of y'all already got y'all mug, and when y'all get y'all mug, tag me in there. Tag me in there. It's really good. Let me say this about the mugs. Can I just talk to y'all? We're not gonna rush this show. But I just remember one day I was feeling like real low, and a voice was like, "Look at this. Look what you have. You shouldn't feel low. You should feel accomplished that you have a show and you have your face on there, and you have a mugs where your people buy. Like, feel happy." And I literally picked up in my spirit. I just felt little. I felt way. I just felt so much better. I was like, wow. Then when I was down with someone, they would have company over. They said, "Who? That's your face? Like you have a show?" And it's just so amazing to just talk to people about what you have and what you have been building for this long time. So I just want to thank y'all so much for those that did purchase a mug. Okay. Now, something else political. Liz Cheney. It's her name. Congresswoman Liz. Is it Liz? Liz Cheney. I was watching her interview on 60 Minutes. Now, Liz Cheney is against Trump, right? She's the congresswoman that represents Wyoming. Okay. So I'm watching this interview with her. Now, mind you, Liz Cheney voted against the Affordable Care Act. She's pro-life. Uh, she is against a lot of stuff that typically I am for, and I think she even voted against the George Floyd Police and Accountability Act. So, but she's upset right now. The Republicans is upset with her right now. So they are trying to vote her out of office because she is calling Trump out on his mess. And now Trump is funding her opponent, and now it's been going on. So now President Bush, he's gonna be, having, fun, have a fundraiser for her. So I'm just saying all this stuff going on in politics. I love watching stuff that goes on in politics. I think it's very comical, and I think that we should be more involved in it. But let me tell you something, Democrats. Okay, I said, Liz Cheney, since y'all failed to pass the policing act, the George Floyd Police and Accountability Act, I hope I'm saying it the right way, the bill. Don't be shocked if y'all don't get people to vote for y'all next year. Okay, don't be shocked when Democrats and when y'all knock on these doors that is African American, they're gonna say, "Why haven't y'all passed something for us? What have we got from the deal?" Now, when all that stuff come out there, do not be shocked because y'all treated us like mess. Don't be shocked if y'all lose the House. Don't be shocked if y'all lose the Senate because when y'all got in the Senate, y'all made it seem like y'all was going to pass a whole lot of bills that was going to help us as African Americans and that was going to help us as people. So do not be surprised if y'all don't get no votes like that next year because people going to get tired of folks telling y'all to vote for this party and y'all not doing what y'all supposed to do. And I'm just gonna tell you that right then and there. I'm being 100% honest. So basically, when y'all go out there and knock on them doors, or you try to knock on my door, hey, Miss Wiley, I'm like, don't bother me. I'm sitting this one out because it look like y'all ain't doing nothing, and the Republicans ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna just sit at home and build my company, and so I could just feed myself. Come on now, building my company to work for self, okay? And that's one of my prophecies to build and work for self, okay? So that's what I'm gonna say on that. All right. Give me a second. I wanna Give me a second. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna text somebody real quick. Go on. Okay. Hold on, responding to a text. So I just want to say on this. Now, this is the other topic that I want to talk about. Did y'all see that Young Pharaoh interview with Tasha K? So I just saw the clip. So Young Pharaoh and Unwind with Tasha K got a new. She rolled out a new platform for herself. It's going to be a website and it's actually going to be an app. But right now, it's the website that is out, TashaKLive.com. So she posted the clip of the interview that she's going to do. She posted the clip, and I'm looking at young Pharaoh. He kept sticking out his tongue, and she asked him a question. Well, I have been abducted. I think he said he was abducted by aliens, and they was doing something to him. And she was like, "No, I don't believe that." See, that's what I'm saying. Just because, and I'm like, it was really weird. And I was just talking to a lot of people that know young Pharaoh, like a support of him. They said, "Wow, he haven't always been that off." I'm like, "What happened?" I thought he was like a conscious brother. It's like these conspiracies and all this. And my thing is this: you got to be very careful watching all these documentaries, reading all them books, because you really will lose yourself. Because that's what I was doing. Let me tell you. I was watching a lot of documentaries. I was watching a lot of speeches, and I was watching, a whole lot of stuff. And I turned into a monster. And so you got to be very, very careful with that. And it seems to me that he's a little off. So I'm definitely going to conjure up some $12 so I can definitely catch and watch her show. Because I definitely want to see that, and then we'll come back and we'll review it. No, I will not stream it because that's not my content, and that's Tasha K content. But I will support her by paying the $12, and I'm gonna come back and give a review for those cheap folks that ain't gonna go and watch it. Will just come back and watch my commentary because you got some cheap people. But I think this is so amazing. Hold on, let me take a little drink of this. I think it's so amazing of Unwind with Tasha K to have this opportunity, this amazing app, and creating this for her fans. And when we look at YouTube and when we look at all this stuff, um, it's very you can't do certain type of content. So by owning your own, you can just answer yourself. You can just do that. So that's why I might just get like a GoFundMe account set up and to fund like a website, to get like a website and get an app, something that where she has. So I'm gonna see how much she paid to get that. How much did she do to get that? So I can help, or y'all can help me raise the money to do that, and you can just be free You ain't got to worry about, well, you can't say this word, you can't say that word. You really don't be monetized if you go deep in this topic. It holds you back. But having your own website and having your own app, you could do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You can dive into a topic as much if you want to dive into it. Your people can post whatever, and you ain't got to worry about it getting taken down because you own it. So I think that's incredible that Tasha K have this opportunity. And when I went on and see it, it's a couple of interviews she's interviewing. Now, let me see if I can go to it real quick, because she's interviewing a couple of people that you see the different clips. She's interviewing. She got the JL interview. I'm just reading JL. I don't know who that is. She got the Angela Stanton King interview. Then she got the interview with the twins. The twins that does a that does a mukbang. And then of course she got Young Pharaoh. So ownership is key. So I'm definitely gonna start that and start like a GoFundMe to start my own app and it's a website, so we can be more creative and everything like that. So we definitely gonna have that in motion. Look for that today, people. Okay. And I want to say this, for the Young Pharaoh. Someone said Young Pharaoh is very knowledgeable on a different level, and he used Tony Ride hard for US. I didn't agree with the monogamous lifestyle and belief, but when I tell you he is smart, he changed. Well, I think I don't know. I'm not even going to say that he is in anything that deal with that he's smart or not smart. I was personally invested in Young Pharaoh, and I stopped dealing with him when he was speaking against the Nation of Islam. When he started speaking against them, I got turned off because I'm like, why are you speaking against this organization? And I love that organization. I might even join it one day. And he was just saying all ill will, speaking against the Farrakhan, Minister Farrakhan. I'm like, whoa. So I got real turned off by that, because I'm like, why are you speaking against these entities? And I love these entities. And I feel like if you want to speak against them, I'm not going to support you. So I stopped supporting him for a while. And then now of how he treated his baby mom, which she is beautiful, by the way. His ex baby mom, she's beautiful. A masseuse out there in Houston, and how she was out there crying because he had hit her, he had abused her. And I was like, whoa, like ain't nowhere in the world that uh all you doing all this stuff, and you supposed to be this king, and you treating your queen like dirt. Like nowhere in the world, like I'm not with that you're gonna treat your queen like dirt, and you preaching this unity power about the black man is God, and you putting your hands on the black woman. Like, so I'm not into all that at all. So when he was doing that, I felt some type of way. I'm like, why in the world are you putting your hands on this baby mom? Now I gotta say allegedly, because I wasn't in the room, I was in the car, but she was crying. She was like, he did this, and it was just a mess. So him doing this interview. So I hope that Tasha asks him the very tough questions, and we get some answers. But I'm definitely going to be tuned in. And what would have been even nice if she would have interviewed the baby moms too. So I don't know. Everybody asks me, is I'm going to be on the podcast? I would love to be on the podcast. I think what she does is incredible, and I love her. But will we call her out if she need to be called out? Yes. This have always been my show. And was talking with someone. They said, why are you so critical? Why were you so critical of Tasha? And they were just going in. And I said, first of all, you have not been tuning into my show, because I have always been critical if she need to be called out, and I will call her out with love. I ain't gonna use no profanity word. I ain't got to talk about her hair. I don't have to talk about her how her being a parent. I just criticize her decision of not speaking out and standing up for Jennifer. So I did that. And I slept good at night because I thought that was the right thing to do on your platform. So I told to that particular person I was talking to, I said, you obviously don't watch the show, because we have been critical of Tasha when she needs to be called out. We will call her out. And that's the thing. Now, when it comes to this Cardi B situation, I'd stand up for Tasha because, again, I feel like it shouldn't even be a lawsuit because Cardi B is a person that shouldn't even bring this up for a lawsuit. That's how I feel about it 100%. So that's how I feel about it when it comes to that. So when it's time to be called out, oh, I definitely will call it out. Oh, absolutely. And I'm just being real. I'm just not gonna sit here and act like and sit on the sidelines. If I feel like somebody needs to be called out, I will definitely call them out, and that's where you get the love of your people. Okay. Um. So I just want to just to say that. Now let's get into R. Kelly. Oh my gosh, man! When I tell you that R. Kelly is in the news, y'all, R. Kelly, they're saying that R. Kelly, oh, he actually he in two negative $2 million in debt. R. Kelly is in negative $2 million in debt, and people were just making fun of him, and I'm like, that comes from not managing your money correctly, you know, not understanding business is no excuse. If R. Kelly couldn't read, he had the money, he had the finances to get the best tutors that money can buy, so he can learn how to read. If he didn't know how to read a contract, he should have paid people to tutor him, and he should have known. He should have took classes on money management. You should not be at a place where everybody else is handling your money and you don't know what's coming in, what's going out. That's sad. So he had came out. That came out that he is worth negative $2 million, and it probably worse than that. But my thing is this: you wrote all them songs. The publishing alone, he should be sitting at $60 to $70 million. But I think he sold some of his publishing. I think he sold some of the rights of his music. And with that, a rich selling of some of the rights of your music, now you are at a negative 2 million. And it's so sad. And a lot of these artists, what they do, they sell off their stuff that they created, and they'll try to go on tour for the rest of their life and just tour, and whatever money they make for the tour, they pay their rent, they pay they car note. But since him being in prison, not I'm sorry, not prison, in jail, and at trial, he's not able to go on tour. He's not able to do a overseas tour because now he's in jail, so he's not able to move around. I personally do not believe he's at negative 2 million. I personally believe he got money. It's just he have to have the right people to make sure that he's getting his royalties. It's just a lot, and it's so sad when you're locked up where you don't have the power to really look over your finances. It's just really something, and that's why when I look at him, I'm like, this is why a lot of people have turned against him, and this is why he may even be proven guilty, because all the people that he had on payroll, he's no longer to pay them, and now they're working with the prosecutors. So his trial, the jury is in deliberation right now. So it's a possible verdict could come out, and if it does come out today, we would be one of the first platforms to come out, and we will cover it. And that's what I want to say. And I say this humbly, with Mr. Kelly, that he should have done a better job, manage his money. I don't feel guilty or sad that this brother is out here and not doing a good job with the money. I'm not going to feel pressed that this man is not going to do a good job with the money that he have, because he had this opportunity to do good by the finances that he had, and he just did not do good by it. It's just really sad. I feel bad for the mothers that's living check to check on minimum wage and can't hardly pay the rent because the rent is so high than what they bring in. So I'm not gonna feel bad for an artist like R. Kelly where he made all this money and you just blew through it, whether it was on different women or whether it's on your crew and all this. No, you got to put some money away, stocks, bonds, properties, and stuff like that, so you can keep money coming in. I definitely don't really believe that it's a negative 2 million. I believe that this is just something they put out for some sympathy for R. Kelly, because last time they said the man was broke, he's not broke. It's nowhere in the world that this man wrote all those hits. And I'm gonna say it again. wrote all those hits, and he's proven to be broke. It's no way. No way. Ain't no way. You wrote songs from Michael Jackson and you broke? No way. I believe I can fly and you broke? There's no way you doing a record with Celine Dion and you broke? I mean, Bump and Grind broke? Like, I just, I can't fathom, like, he did so much musically and you're broke. That don't, to me, make any sense. It don't make any sense. And while we're speaking about R. Kelly, before I came on the air, Ja Rule was having a conversation. He was on some podcast, and he talked to Fat Joe. He said, "We're gonna do R. Kelly." He said, "No, we ain't gonna do R. Kelly." So now people are kind of afraid to play R. Kelly records, whom the records that R. Kelly helped produce and wrote, and they made money off of it because of him, the charges that he have. And now we're in a different era. People look at you different if you dancing and bumping to an R. Kelly record. So now they're not even they didn't even play the record on his pot or on the versus battle. That was one song or a couple of songs they did not play the R. Kelly stuff because of him being charged what he's been charged with and actually in at trial right now. But Ja Rule said, "Do we throw the art away?" And I say this: no, I'm not going to throw away the art. I still listen to R. Kelly's music. I'm not going to never stop listening to his music. His music is great music. So why would I stop listening to uh a man's music that have been in a great person and that provided so much joy to us by his song. So of course I'm not going to stop listening to his music, but him as a man, as a person, I feel like he needs to be in prison because I believe he did it to those young women. I definitely believe he was evil to so many women. I believe that he had those women seem to me that they were in prison. I do believe he had some of the women eating boo boo. I believe it. I believe that he had those women writing letters, pretending that they, wasn't against their will, that they love Mr. R. Kelly, writing these fake letters to extort him, etc. I do believe it. Um, and I do believe he needs to be in prison and serve some time. That's what I believe. That's my humble opinion. Now, we do have some that do not believe it, that are defending him. And that's fine because I feel like you can defend anybody you want to defend. That is your humble opinion. Go ahead and defend him. I just believe that he's a piece of crap and he needs to serve a lot of time in prison because those women did not deserve to catch STI. Some of the women just called it STI. And not only R. Kelly need to go down, I also said this: the parents, the system that protected Mr. R. Kelly to provide him with the tools to do this to these women need to go down too. And I said it. I said the parents need to go down as well because they offered their daughters up to a predator. So the parents should now R. Kelly is up in trial. I think the parents should be definitely going up in there as well. And that's just my humble opinion. And I'm just gonna keep it real about that. You don't believe it? We'll definitely call in. And if you big and bold enough, if you look good enough, you can come on the stream yard. Okay? Give me a sec. I'll let you come on StreamYard if you want to defend them, but you gotta come on camera. Okay? We don't do no thumbnails or StreamYard. Okay? If you want to come on camera. All right. So that was that. And another thing I want to talk about, another problematic person, but Boosie came out with a movie and he was definitely being attacked. Well, not really attacked. Well, the industry wasn't really messing with him, didn't show up to his premiere, but they showed up to 50 Cent premiere and people were saying, why haven't the media come out and really support my struggle Boosie movie. And I'm like, the movie was low budget. And this is the thing. Boosie did a bad job criticizing the community. You cannot think that you're gonna want those people from Hollywood to come to your movie premiere when you're criticizing a person like Lil Nas X. You can't do it. When you're going around criticizing people in the community, you're not gonna get people to be willing to work with you or be around you too controversial. You need to tone down that and be more open to that, to the lifestyle, to the community, and then people will show up to his movie premiere. They'll show up to the red carpet, but they're not going to show up to the red carpet if you do that. So he have a movie that's out my struggle, and it looked low budget to me. The clips that I seen looked very low budget, but and then I've heard that he was planning the movie as a 17, 18-year-old. I heard, so I'm not 100% sure. I just saw clips, so they was making, the internet was making fun of it. So if anybody in here watched the movie, press one. And okay, hold on. Before you press one, probably none of y'all. If you did not hear about the movie, press one. Give me a second. If you did not hear about the movie, if you didn't know that Boosie had a movie out, press one. Give me a second. If you did not know, press one. If you did not know that Boosie had out a movie. All right. Oh man, y'all didn't know? Look at all the ones. Oh man. Oh man, should I put on? Let me put on my shades. Actually, you guys, before because I know a lot of y'all didn't hear about it. They said I saw pictures on Insta for Boosie's premiere. I knew it was coming out. I just didn't watch it. Now I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I'm gonna be clear with you all. I didn't watch. I'm from Louisiana, so we on task with it. Okay. So I think the movie is about his life. I don't know what the movie is about. I don't know. I think it's about his life, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. I think it's about his life. But again, Boosie got to do a better job. And he because he talk about people of a community that I'm a part of. And I don't respect that because he said a lot of stuff when he's on that mic. It's one thing to say it in private. It's another thing to go on a public platform like the Breakfast Club or your Instagram and you speak ill will towards to Lil Nas X. And he even threatened Lil Nas X. So that's why you're not going to see a lot of people like myself support the project when you were speaking so negative about one of my brothers in the movement, one of my brothers in the community. So no, he need to work on that if he wants support. They said Miss Boosie is a old, mean, sour, washed up rapper who go visit the doctor about the poor health. Stunt queen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They said I knew, but I wasn't interested. Boosie needs to be more humble. That's what I'm saying. On 100%, he definitely needs to be humble. Absolutely. Now, I don't know if y'all heard about this. Kanye got a documentary that's going to come out. So his documentary going to come out on Netflix, and I'm like, whoa! All these documentaries, I am here for because I'm a documentary buff. I love watching documentary. Like I love documentaries, so I'm gonna definitely check out his documentary, and I hope they go in and really talk about some stuff, probably about his music. And I know Janet Jackson got a documentary that's going to come out. So I'm all about documentaries. But I feel like when you do a documentary, you go in and lay out your heart. But I don't think no documentary have topped Rick James. Now, I've watched a lot of documentaries. The best documentary that I've seen is the Rick James documentary. I just watched that a couple of days ago. And when I tell you, when he was having them orgies and all that type of stuff, they talked about it in the documentary. And they did not hold back no punches in that documentary. So that's one thing I can say when it comes to that. I don't think no other documentary that I've witnessed and watched tops that Rick James one. That one was off the chain. Okay. And you can watch that, I think, on YouTube. You can pay like the money, or I think it's on Showtime if you have the Showtime app. But if you don't have Showtime, what I did, I just paid the like $10 to watch the documentary, and it was good. It's like a 2-hour documentary, and it's really, really good. Yes, the Rick James, and that came out like maybe a month ago. The documentary came out, and when I tell you it's off the chain, It is good. Okay, I watch. Okay, yes, when you watch it, it's really good. I was thinking of even doing a little watch party for that for the members. So it's on Amazon Prime, but you gotta pay a fee. Yes, you gotta pay a fee. Oh, absolutely. But it was fun. Okay. We're gonna go and I'm gonna go on and talk about Kelly Price. As we lay. All right. Kelly Price is back and she's not missing. And she came out with a wig. Um, and that wig was kind of disturbing me a little bit. So she was on TMZ and she came out. But before that, it was another woman. What's her name? Nicci something. Hold up. It was another clout chaser coming out. It was so many clout chasers with this whole thing of this Kelly Price is a fool. So this Nikki Gilbert chick, she came out and said tonight she's going to be discussing Kelly Price. She wrote on her Instagram, I received a call from Miss Kelly Price last night, and I'm happy to learn she is safe and sound and healing from COVID. Kelly will address the public when she is ready. This is all. This is all. This is all this is all is a lot to process. Okay, that's how she wrote it. But as a genuine advocate for women and girls, it's an important conversation. I'll be sharing what I've learned from all of it tonight at 10:30 p.m. on our website. So I'm like, is it neat? I call her Nikki. I'm sorry. It- this Gilbert chick was cloud chasing. And I'm like, she did the podcast. Now, mind you, she telling all the business. Oh yeah, I talked to Kelly Price's daughter, and this is what we're talking about. And telling the personal business about with some private. Well, I don't know if she get along with her family and all this. So all this talking that she talking about, and I'm like, you doing this for clicks views. Now, when I went on her YouTube channel, she gets no views, 300 views. I get more views than her. And when she did the podcast, that was her highest rated views. Most days, ain't nobody watching her. So then the Brat, she come out and she get up on there and she start cussing like y'all clout chasing. I'm supporters. I'm friends with Kelly Price, and I think that you should not be on here clout chasing and doing all this stuff. It's not good at all. And they were just going on and on and on. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And see, this is the main reason why you just sit back and relax. Now, mind you, uh all this stuff is going on, right? Finally, Kelly came out and she went on TMZ. Before I get into that, Kelly Price's sister was on Larry Reed Live. And I've been told you her sister is crap, is trash. And the reason I said it, because when I went on the chick Instagram, this chick promoting her music. She ain't make not one missing post, one help fam or sister, none of that, not a flyer, nothing. It was all about her whack music that she promoted. And we played one of her songs on Station Head, and the music is whack. Okay, we played it. The music is whack. So she goes on Larry Reed Live. I haven't seen her sister. I don't care what the lawyer said. I haven't laid eyes on my sister, as though she's speaking like they were close. And she's still missing. And this is going on. And they having a conversation. Did that night. Then she goes back on Larry Reed day before yesterday and talk. Oh, I haven't seen her sister. Thank you so much for bringing awareness to this and just having this conversation. And then finally, Kelly Price come out. And when she was speaking, she said she had the Rona. She was going through. Then she said her husband caught it too a week later, and she almost died. She said she did die, and then she came back. And she said that she is not close with her sister at all. Then you get Larry Reed. Now this is getting real messy. Let me go to Larry Reed. Give me 1 second. Then you go to Larry Reed, and Larry Reed wrote this. Kelly Price said everyone in her family knew where she was. Her youngest daughter was manipulated. That's what Kelly said. Her youngest daughter was manipulated, and her sister are estranged and haven't been in the same room in a year. Total opposite of what we heard from her sister. So then in that he said that saw he had communications, that he saw the communication with the sister and Kelly, because this was she saw the okay, here we go. Let me see where it's at. Okay. I haven't seen the same with the year. Total opposite of what we heard from her sister. What in the Denise Clark and the Clark sister is this here? Okay. Um, let me see. For the record, I saw the communication between Kelly and Sherang, so I'm like real confused. So he saw the communication and all this stuff, but you clearly can tell that the sister and Kelly Price is not close. Okay. I've noticed that from just the get go. But the sister made it seem that she was really close with Kelly and that they seen each other on a regular and she ain't seen this woman in a long time. Kelly was recovering from Rona and she did not want to be bothered with the people. Okay, she did not want to be bothered with folks. Then, according to Kelly Price, people kept coming to her house in the time of the day, and she could not rest. So she decided to leave and go somewhere else. So, in all of this, it was just a little family drama that we have the front row seat to, and now we can say with 100% that Kelly Price is safe. She's not missing. It's just the sister was out there clout chasing. And I feel like um it was some going on of them begging Kelly Price for some stuff, and Kelly just tired. And then sometimes she want to spend time with her husband. Okay? She's married, she's a married woman, and she just wanted to detach. She didn't want to be bothered with social media, and that's understandable. I've known people that is battling with this virus don't want to be on social media. It's hard. You know, your main focus is your health. No, Lord forbid if I were to become positive of that, I don't think I would be on YouTube. Especially if I'm having trouble breathing, if I'm at a hospital hooked up to tubes. No, that would be the furthest thing from my mind to go live and get a click and a view. So that's just going to be my question. Now, it was other allegations that was made towards the husband, whom I just do not believe that the husband was being abusing Kelly and all that. I don't believe all that. I don't believe it. I don't believe Kelly would get herself caught up and just get abused in the relationship. No, I believe that she caught this Rona and she was healing from it. But I definitely do not believe that she she's getting abused by her husband. I don't believe it. Though the husband may have a rap sheet, I don't believe that the man is abusing Kelly. I don't believe that she's a bad woman. What I believe is that this woman wanted to detach. She wanted to get herself together. And that's all I want to say about that. I don't believe that because the husband had Rona also, they made it seem like, oh, the man beating her. Oh, I'm like, no, I don't believe that. That's not even in my I just I don't feel that energy unless I get some updated information and I get another source of information or some, you know what I'm saying, or some evidence, video evidence or audio evidence. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it at all. Okay. Um, Whatever it is, she just wanted a break, and that's fine. That's her decision. It's her decision whomever she want to marry. But they made it seem like the man was abusive. They was at Vegas and he hit her. I got to get more information about that. Now I got to get more information about that. Now he may have a rap sheet. I'm not going to dispute that. But let's just say that's not the person that the rap sheet is for. He may have a rap sheet. He may or he may not. But I need to get more questions and I have to look at the evidence of the husband that is going around. That's just in my humble opinion. So I'm opening up these phone lines and maybe one of y'all can call in and give me the updated information because I definitely would definitely do that. So most definitely give y'all updated information. So that's exactly what I would do. So give me a second. I'm just being where I don't believe that she's getting knocked over and stuff like that. I just believe the sister want a career and was mad that Kelly got the career and making the money and she ain't making the money and her single sounded a hot mess. That's what I believe. And I'm just being humble. Okay, give me a second. Do y'all want me to open up the phone lines? And also, what I was watching last night, oh my gosh, I was watching the BMF. Did I get that right? Black Mafia Family. So he got this new series that's out, 50 Cent, and it's on Stars. When I tell you that first episode was off the chain, I watched that early this morning. First of all, I went to sleep, got me a good nap, and I got up and I went on Stars and I watched it. I said, "Whoa, come on! That show is definitely good." I watched the first episode of that, and when I tell you, it was off the chain. I think Cash Dog played it, so it was good, man. If y'all not watching that show, go and watch it. It was really good, man. It's about two brothers that BMF, the Black Mafia family. This is a true story about two brothers, and it's real good. Because I watched it and their documentary. Yeah, I gotta watch the documentary. I didn't see the documentary, but I did watch the first episode. It was really good. Make sure you definitely go check it out. Definitely go check it out. Just okay. The sister may not promote it in interviews, but she doggone sure promoted it on her Instagram. I just feel like the sister was a cloud chaser. That's just in my humble opinion about the sister. So I definitely check that out. Will Smith confirmed. Okay, this is update. This is in my DM. Will Smith confirms that Jada is not the only one who stepped out on their marriage. He once had thoughts of dating Holly Berry on the side. Marriage for us can't be prison. What? What's going on? I just got this on the neighborhood talk. Hold on. Neighbors is no secret that Will Smith and Jada's relationship has been gossiped about for decades now. While he didn't confirm being swingers during his interview with GQ, Will shared that at one point he would have been open to having multiple women. Will said during a meeting with an uh, intimacy coach, he expressed that he could have anything in the world and he wanted multiple girlfriends, Misty Copeland and Holly Berry to be exact. After searching different women that he could add to his team, he ultimately decided against it. It was okay to think Holly is fine. It doesn't make me a bad person that I'm married and I think Holly is beautiful. Whereas in my mind and my Christian upbringing, even my thoughts were sins. I realized that my thoughts were not sins. Even acting on impure thoughts didn't make me a piece of shit, he explained. Will went on to reference his wife entanglement with August Alsina, something he did not want to speak much about. He said most people walk away thinking Jada was the only one who had relationships outside of their marriage, which he explained to GQ is not the case. Oh, Jada never believed in conventional marriage, and for the large part of our relationship, monogamy was what we choose, not thinking of monogamy as the only relation perfection, he explained. We have given each other trust and freedom. Marriage for us can't be a prison. I don't suggest this role for anybody, but the experience that the freedoms that we get given on one another and the unconditional support to me is the highest definition of love. Whoa. Okay. OMG. But we heard this before. This is not the first time. We heard this before. We heard this before on Unwind with Tasha K. And hashtag her news are real. I remember I watched her show and she was going in about both of them cheating. So this is like nothing new that he describing in the GQ interview. Nothing new. Because it's been open of topic of discussion of really shocking. OMG. Wow. He said Holly Berry. He probably even hit that. Who knows? I can just share my, I would love to be in an open relationship if I was in a relationship. It would have to be open. I like multiple people at the same time. Yeah. Open, in my humble opinion. Uh, they said his side chick was exposed by gossip in the city. Really? So give me a second. I'm gonna open up the phone lines if y'all open to calling in this morning. Wow, let me see what else I can talk about. Oh man, that is something. Okay, then Will Smith said, um, "Is it Django? Turning down Django because he wants to stay away from slave roles. I wanted to be a superhero." Okay, I didn't know that. All right. Okay, okay. All right. Did say that. I always saw Will Smith seems bisexual at the very least. Oh, okay. Let me go to the phone lines. Okay. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. But I did say about Kelly Price that she's somewhat getting some pain with her man. I did say that. So hold on. We're gonna open up the phone lines. So give me a quick second if y'all down to having the phone lines open up. If not, I understand. We'll move on. I ended the live and we ain't gonna get no phone calls, but I'm gonna definitely open it up because I was waiting on to see if we're gonna get a verdict, and then if we get a verdict of the R. Kelly, then I'll come back live too. But I'm opening up the phone lines to see if y'all want to call in this early in the morning. Well, it's not really early; it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock on. I know on the East Coast it's 11 o'clock, and if you're on the West Coast, it's like 8:16 right now in the morning. Make sure y'all subscribe to the video. I mean, subscribe to the channel. I subscribe to the video. Subscribe to the channel. All right, give me a second. Let me see. Give me a second. Okay. The world knows Will has always done his thing. We just don't get a big ping. That's why he's infatuated with all the sex screen Jada. Oh my gosh. I'm reading y'all comments. Y'all is something else. Y'all is something else. And y'all is definitely commenting up in here. Give me a sec. We can open up the phone lines.
Your show now. Press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 26 seconds.
26 seconds. Lines gonna open up. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. That they lives of the video. I believe she really was hospitalized, Kelly Price. So I just think like she's not close to her family. Probably not even
Your
her
show
children.
will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
All right. Good morning. It's the Wiley Show. Thank you so very much for those that are going to call in. The number is 646-716-8447. Last 44635. You live on air.
Good morning, Wiley. Good morning, chat.
Good morning.
In regards to Kelly Price, I just feel like while she her privacy is to be respected, and she really doesn't owe the public anything. But when you see a great concern with regards to your whereabouts, I think out of respect for people, she could at least just made her presence known and just let everyone know that she was safe. She didn't have to go into detail and let anybody know anything going on with her business, but she could at least have appeased folks by letting them know that she was okay. Like to have 2-3 days go by and no one knew anything, according, as to what people are saying, that no one spoke to her. Some people said some people spoke to her, some people didn't speak to her. But just to appease everyone about her safety, she should have at least said something instead of leaving it up in the air.
Well, I think she did. She
my
said
opinion.
she let her friends know. She let different ones know. She did not get along with the sister.
Yeah,
but
well, it's okay that she don't get along with her sister, right? I mean, all families beef, right? But when it gets to the point of no one speaking to you or seeing you or at all, period, like, come on, that's you got to put your differences aside. I mean, at least her kids, if anything, you know what I mean? Like, if she don't want to talk to her sister because they beefing, okay, that's fine. But what about her children?
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Like they should.
everyone that I thought was close to her, she did let know that she was battling with this. She's recovering, and then when she gets better, she will come out with a statement. And I think that she was feeling better, and she came out with a statement. And then her attorney said something to TMZ. So she did the right thing. I just think people was trying to force her come on camera, and which she did because it got so out of order from what her sister was doing. You didn't hear from the children. The children didn't do an Instagram post. They didn't do like an interview. It was a sister was going around on Black News Network. She was on Dr. Larry Reed twice. She was the one that really was out here and about. She was the one that even called the cops to do a welfare check. Why? I don't know why she would do that when they haven't talked in almost a year. And Kelly
But
Price
Wiley,
came
it's
out.
not just about her sister. It's not just about her sister, right? Like even if I'm not saying that she had to make a post or go public necessarily. What I'm saying is, if you see the urgency that people are out here saying that they haven't seen you, they haven't spoken to you, then why not at
It was
least
really just a
call
sister.
the authorities, at least the real authorities, just so that someone can say, oh no, she's not missing, she's okay, and then that just be the end of it.
Well,
She didn't even reach out to the authorities, the real people that she should check in with.
well, that's not true. Her attorneys did all of that, and even when they were discussing in the thing, because of them putting her on the registry on this system, that now she have to go and check with them in person. That you can't just do it on the phone. So now, and even in the chat, thank you for the super chat. Someone said her daughter did do a post. So for me, I believe the attorney came out. I believe that she talked to the Brat. I believe she talked to a lot of people in the industry. I just don't think that a lot of people came out because it wasn't none of their business to say it in the first place. And it's not her business. It's not our business for her to be forced to come out while she's recovering. Like, no, if she's recovering, she's recovering.
True. I get it. I do get that. I do get what you're saying. But when it has escalated to the point that it escalated to, I really feel as though like she should have. I just think she should have went about it better than she went about it. Not saying that she had to tell nobody her business. Not saying any of that. I just feel like don't let all them days go by and there's this urgency for your safety and well-being and you're not responding in no type of way, or at least responding to those that, you know what I mean, the powers that be, like meaning the police, just to get her off the registry. She don't have to talk to her sister if she don't want to, but she could have checked in so that people in her family knew that she was okay. I understand she lost a lot of family members in the last year, and she might be really emotionally going through a lot, and you don't know we don't know what has gone on between her and her sister, why she wants to cut her off. But come on, at the end of the day, come on, man.
All right,
Like,
I hear you. Even in the chat, they're saying that her daughter started off first. For me, I'm glad. Let's just all say I'm glad that she's safe because I'm glad that she's.
Yeah, I'm glad that she.
I'm glad she's alive, and she came out with that wig.
When Larry Reed was dropping some of them receipts the other night, I was like, oh, wait a minute. He was making dude look real,
right,
like real messed up. I was like, oh man.
I'm glad she had no black eye or busted lip, any of that. I'm glad that she came out with her wig, and she, that wig was disturbing me, but she had no choice but to come out there on TMZ. And listen, she gained in followers because she wasn't even at a million, I think, on Facebook. She got like thousands of people to come to her thing. So this is real amazing. This is the first time ever I've seen people to really talk about Kelly Price like this, other than the whole thing with her singing with Whitney Houston, that last performance with Whitney Houston. But you really don't hear too much about Kelly Price. So this was amazing that she got all this coverage, that everybody was talking about it.
Right. And real quick, I just want to say you're right. R. Kelly should never be broke, never ever be broke. I mean, he's got classics after classics after classics that should last him a whole lifetime. He should never be broke. I mean, I don't understand, but and as far as Will Smith, I mean, that's not nothing we ain't never heard. I believe Will Smith likes both peen and puss. So. So It is what it is. He
Okay.
might as well just come on out and just say that's what it is, because we already know.
Oh, good morning. Thank
Take
you
it
so
easy,
much for
Wiley. I
calling.
just wanted to be
Thank.
a team player, do my little call in.
Oh,
and stuff.
thank you. No problem. Thank you so much for calling in.
All right, take it
All
easy.
right, thank you. Bye bye. Don said she should have came out and shut the drama down from day one. Okay, from day A. Thank you for the super chat. Let's go. 3071, caller, you're on air.
Hi, Wiley. Hi, Chat.
Good morning.
I just wanted to say Kelly Price didn't have to do anything that she did not want to do. She spoke through her attorney, and she spoke to the people who, she loved and cared about. So that should have been it. And it does remind me of my neighbor went through the same thing. This white guy, his father died. His mother moved on. He was always reaching out to his mother for help, for money, and was trying to paint her new husband as someone bad. So he decided that she stopped talking to him. He decided he was going to have the police come up there for a well check. And he did that. And it really upset the mother to where she wrote him a letter, and he brought it over to me to read. And she said that I am fine. I will be okay. I told you to never reach out to me again. I have been your mother for so many years. I am tired of you reaching out. Please do not send the police up here. Leave me alone. I will reach out to you when I want to. So then he told me that he was going to go to the news station and act as if he did not get the letter and report her as missing. And, just try and get all this, so much hype around it. And I had to tell him to leave her alone. And that's when I realized how toxic my neighbor was to his own family, to where his mother did not want to be bothered with him. And it did remind me of Kelly Price's situation. And it made me look at her sister a little shady. Also made me look at a certain blogger a little shady, with him being messy and putting out all this information that, okay, yes, it's public, but no one needed to know that Kelly Price's husband allegedly did X, Y, and Z. It was nobody's business. And to constantly speak about the situation and have her sister up there, it just looked a little funny to me. So I'm going to always look at this person as messy. And I know that certain blogger doesn't want information out about him, and he stays up in court claiming he's going to sue people. So how dare you bring this extra drama in Kelly Price's life when she's going through an illness? It's disrespectful, and I feel like it was shady and it was foul. But that's how some church people are anyway.
Well, let me say this though. He is a blogger and a commentator. If the news come, they're gonna come and bring the mess. Now we don't even know if that is her husband's record. That could just be somebody with the same name. But if you're getting information, I'm speaking as a commentator. When I'm in this seat, I get information. Just like right now, I just received this to my DM about Kelly Price's daughter. And what I'm going to say, this is all alleged. But someone sent this to me, a producer, and I want to read it. It said, quote, Kelly Price's daughter is a junkie prostitute, acts around. She begs everyone for money, can't make this stuff up. She get mad at her mother when the wall run dry, and I heard that she is this is always the outcome. This time it went too far. So now it's rumored that they said that her daughter is a junkie prostitute, and all of that is alleged. So people would send stuff to a comment.
Mugshot on WCCB where she was arrested in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Really?
But,
really? Wait a minute. So the daughter was arrested for what? My gosh.
I didn't look and see what she was arrested for, but if you Google and you put in that daughter's name, you will see her mugshot on WCCB. Yes, for Charlotte, North Carolina. That's where I'm from. I didn't even try and go in and look any further.
Well, you should go
But
in
based
there,
off her,
look into it further, and bring us the tea.
okay, I definitely will. But based off her mugshot, she looked like she was a fool out there. And you know what?
Wait a minute.
I
Oh.
just yes. Now I'm sounding like that messy blogger. So I'm sorry, Kelly Price. I apologize. But going back to this,
We just want to know the information. We just want to know.
Lord have mercy.
You said she was looking at, so what's her hair all over her head? Like what? You said she looked at the mess.
She looked a mess. But I oh my goodness. I'll inbox you, Wiley.
Oh yeah, inbox me that. I want to know. We gotta crack this case. Oh my gosh. Oh
I'll
man.
inbox you, but y'all have a great day.
All right, thank you so very much. Okay, I hope I'm saying this right. Lil Duval. Hope I'm saying his name right. If I ever go missing, I need the same energy y'all gave Kelly Price. Yes, hope I'm saying his name right, Lil Duval. You know, I'm really bad with name. Little Duval. I'm sorry, Little Duval said this. He just tweeted, if I ever go missing, I need the same energy y'all gave Kelly Price. But someone just sent that to me that the daughter is a prostitute. I'm like, whoa, don't send me the information. Send me the information. So, and I know as a commentator, we get information. So, and it's our duty to bring it out to the public. I'm gonna say it is our duty to repeat it. Now we can say allege. Now, the charges of Kelly Price's husband, I think it was some stalking, but we don't know. This is alleged. We don't know if that's her husband rap sheet. I'm going to say that again. Because a person can have the same name, just like someone pulled up my name and they said Wiley got arrested for carjacking, a weapon, and it was somebody with my same name. I'm like, no, I never got charged for any of that. That's not me. But they ran with that whole narrative on their channel. And I'm like, whoa, what are you reading this from? I never got charged with carjacking with a weapon and all that other stuff. And they were just reading all these weird charges. And that could have just, that person must have had the same name as me or whatever. But I know I never was charged for nothing like that. So they pulled it up. Then it was another person that pulled up my mug shot and everything like that, and it posted on their community wall. Well, you're a commentator, you know, you get it, especially if you're a commentator that I have a past. I was arrested one time only, and so people would dig up that information. They are posted on the internet, and it's nothing I can do about it. That's what you do when you are a commentator, when you are a public figure. People will just spread your business all on the internet, and it's no exemption. Is Kelly Price is not exempt of people bringing up her daughter's information because she is a celebrity and her daughter is attached to Kelly Price. But if her daughter is in a streetwalker, then I can see why Kelly Price is cutting her off. And then she said that her daughter was manipulated. So there's a lot that's going on. I can never see Wiley carjacking as a bitch. Right. I can't see myself carjacking. What? No. Like, give me your car. Like, no, I don't do that. Okay. But they posted that to the social media. And I have a lot of lies that's been posted about me. So that's why I have so much thick skin, because I had a lot of dirt thrown on me. And I'm not even quote unquote made it yet. Haven't even made it yet. Okay. But the dirt is thrown on my name. But even when you get, the higher you go up, the more they're going to continue to throw out dirt. That's when you know. I read something. They said, you know, you have influence when you get criticized. That's when you know you have influence. And that's when I knew I started to grow in influence. People started saying stuff. But guess what? I am here now, still doing commentary. And a lot of these people are not really out there doing commentary like that. And I'm still here going live doing commentary. Okay? So I'm just doing all this stuff. I'm still here doing commentary, but I had a lot of people that throw dirt on my name. And guess what? I'm still here, still standing, and still doing commentary with you all. But it was a time where people was coming from my neck. It was a time where it was a group of them coming and doing commentary about me, but I'm still here. Okay. And I'm still here, and I'm glad that I'm still here. Let me see what else is going on that they wanted me to discuss. I already talked about Nicki Minaj. We talked about that already. Okay, but anyway, I got criticized because you talking about Nicki Minaj. You talking about Nicki Minaj and all. I said, first of all, this is a platform and we talk about everybody, and Nicki Minaj ain't exempt because she's a celebrity. We're definitely going to talk about her. So we got on there. We did some commentary about her showing up with no mask, had a baby up there with no mask, no hands, no social distance, no nut. So of course we criticized that because she came out and said, I can't go to the Met Gala because of you got to be tested, and I'm not gonna do all. I mean, you got to have the vaccine and all that good stuff. And then she came out, all that went out the window when she had to go there and perform with Lil Baby. But I did some research. And while I did some research, I find out that it was in California where this concert took place. So that just make it clear that her husband can't leave the state and her husband can't be along with the child. So I said it. We're gonna move on. We got another call up in here. So let me go open up these phone lines. So them both of them accusations I put out allegedly is probably true. Okay. 3071, you live on air.
Hi, Wiley. I just sent something to your Instagram.
Oh, okay. Let me check. Okay, you call back in for this. OMG. Oh my God. And her daughter is 27 years old? Looking like that?
And I was hoping that was not her, right?
Oh my gosh. So she got a misdemeanor. Unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. And she is another charge. Oh, present of drug. Oh, yeah, for drugs. Okay, another misdemeanor. Her hair. Oh my gosh, where's her hair? Oh my gosh, why did she got on this wig weave and all them naps? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So I was hoping that wasn't her, but that.
And this back in 2000. She got arrested last year in 2020. On the March 4th, 2020. Then this was back in 2019. Oh, her daughter doing criminal behavior like that? Oh my God.
Allegedly.
This is all allegedly. I don't know if that's her daughter or not. I'm gonna just say allegedly. But I see why she wanted her mama, so her mama could give her some money. Okay, but anywho, let me.
All right.
But thank you for sending it to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got. All right. Let's go to the phone line. 1922. Caller, you on the air.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing? This is T.
Good morning.
Hey, I was watching the other video you was on about Nicki Minaj.
Oh, can you speak up can you speak up in the phone? I think you got me on Bluetooth or something.
Yeah, I took it off my Bluetooth.
Oh, you sound
Can you hear
better
me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, yeah, I was watching that Nicki Minaj when all those women was coming for you, talking about Wiley, you don't have no kids, so you can't say nothing. Nicki has the right to do what she wants with her kids. It doesn't matter if you have kids or not. What was the purpose of her taking her child to a Lil Durk and Lil whoever the baby concert with all those people during the pandemic type time? That don't make no sense. That's no different than when people take their kids to the liquor store. Keep your child in the car. Why you have your child all up in the liquor store while I'm trying to get some gin and some Hennessy? That's crazy.
Oh man, go ahead.
And I hate it when these little young parents, just because they had to stay inside, now that they got little kids, they want to come to the sports bar with the little baby carrier with their baby in it, while we out here getting drunk and hookah and everything. And you got your baby. That's exactly what Nicki Minaj looked like when she took her baby to that concert. Girl, get a babysitter.
Yeah, I think she had to get a babysitter outside her husband. I don't think the husband, and she's trying to prove a point. I think she's trying to force her husband down the public throat, and it's just not going to happen. He's too tarnished, right? And not in this era, and the baby should not have been there. And that's just my humble opinion, because that wasn't the type of place where that child. And then he had the baby on the stage.
Well, I have kids.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I have kids, and I agree with you, Wiley. You don't have to have kids to be smart enough to know. Don't take your child to a concert.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then with the Kelly Price, I remember her on R&B Divas.
Uh-huh.
She was a hot mess. She was a hot miggity mess. I used to love Kelly Price before I saw her on TV. That's why she ain't been back on TV. Okay?
You said she was a hot mess.
She's a hot miggity mess. Okay? And as soon as she found out that those people was looking for her, just like everybody else and all the other people, she has a publicist too. And you know, they was like, let's milk this. That is why she didn't come out.
Oh my
She's
God.
a hot miggity mess.
A hot miggity mess.
miggity mess. Okay.
Oh man.
But that's all I have to say. Why?
Oh man, thank you so very much for calling in. Thank you so very much for calling in.
Okay,
The number.
ciao.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss T. I want to read this super chat real quick. Deborah said, we messy today in this chat. Yes. Good morning, Anonymous. You live on the air.
Hey, good morning, Wiley. How are you?
Doing right. Good today. Can't complain.
Awesome. Listen, before I start speaking, can you do me a favor? Is there something that you can play for your subscribers?
Play what?
Okay, it's something that is from Court TV. It's on Malicious Conspiracy YouTube channel. And Court TV has given an update on what's going on in this R. Kelly trial. And I think that it's important for the people to hear, coming from white people.
What is the update? You could just tell us what's the update. What's the update?
Yeah, but me telling you is not as good as you.
Just summarize what is the update of his trial? Because we all thought that the jury was in deliberation.
No,
but what is
Wiley,
the update?
Let me email you the link if you don't want to go to Malicious Conspiracy.
I'm not going to play their content. Just reach. What is the what is the update? Just summarize what's the update, because the jury is deliberating. So we have a verdict or something.
Yes. Okay. So if you listen to the clip from Court TV,
okay,
they were talking about the trial and the charges, and they clearly stated that R. Kelly is not being charged with statutory rape. He's not being charged with forceful rape. He's not being charged with drugging anyone. He's not being charged with abusing anyone. He's being charged with a RICO, which what the court is trying to say is the only reason why he decided to become a musician was to entice women. He's being charged with the Mann Act. The Mann Act is a law that was created by white people in 1910 that was for interracial relationships. So for Black men dating white women. And so when Court TV went over the charges based on what actually came out in court, they said that this is easy. The jury has no choice but to find him not guilty. And then they also spoke about the luxuries these women had, where he was buying them $80,000 bags, taking them on trips. None of the women were locked up. The women was free to come and go as they plead. And then he was speaking about how the jury specifically requested information. They wanted information from Jane Doe number 3 that said that she met R. Kelly back in 2003 and she woke up and she was wet. She thinks something happened to her from 20 years ago, but she never did a police report, no type of report or nothing. She only came out after surviving R. Kelly and she got Gloria Allred. They also spoke about Jane Doe number 4, said R. Kelly never had sex with her, and that she was just a deranged fan, which was Geronda Pace. They spoke about Jane Doe 5, which was Azriel Clary, talked about the letter that she wrote her brother, how she was saying how her mother and father was trying to solicit her like a hoe, that they basically was trying to push her up on R. Kelly, that R. Kelly did not want her. They told her to lie about her age, and that R. Kelly did not know that she was 17. And when he found out that she was 17, that he sent her back. She wrote all of this in a letter to her brother, that she had never had sex with R. Kelly. So this was information that the jury wanted. So they used that letter in addition to the president's documentary, where Azriel was on the documentary talking to her father, saying that you knew where I was, and you knew, and it was like, I can't believe that you all were saying all of these things, that how R. Kelly was treating her so good and so nice. And they used that in addition to what she was writing her brother, saying how well R. Kelly was treating her, in addition to what she said on Gayle King about her parents trying to solicit her like some type of hoe. So this is all of the stuff that the jury is asking for, because they trying to comb through this. Now, they also asked for the medical records. The medical records show that R. Kelly did not have any herpes. So they're trying to compare with what these women testimonies is. So if you go listen to that clipping, it's 7 minutes. It's on Malicious Conspiracy YouTube channel. And it's court TV representative with a whole bunch of attorneys that is discussing, because they're there at the court, of what's going on and what came out. They talked about how good his attorney did in his closing arguments, the things that he pointed out, all of the key points that he pointed out, and stuff like that. And they were also trying to figure out, like, why isn't any black media? Because you don't see no media presence, no black media, like the people that drugged him for all of these years. You don't see no black media presence at the courthouse that is trying to get things from the other side and the other perspective of what's going on and what actually came out in court. You don't see anything reported on the Shade Room. You don't see anything on the Neighborhood Talk besides the salacious stuff, but you don't see anything else. And he also spoke about how he compared the Martin Luther King as well as the Mike Pence and the Hugh Hefner. And they talked about how great his defense attorneys did that. So I think that it's important that you listen to that.
Let me say this, because the jury did ask a question, because they want to go back in their deliberation. The jury sent a judge a note asking to review a transcript of testimony evidence regarding a woman who claimed Kelly sexually assaulted her in 2003 when she was 21 years old, radio show intern. So what I'm saying is, now what matters is the verdict, because getting deep or what should have happened, what could have happened, what was the charge or what not, it's the verdict will matter. It's not about who did what. It was going to be about what the verdict, what the jury of his peers is going to come out with, a guilty or not guilty. That is where we're at right now. It's about the jury.
You're absolutely correct. However, the reason why I stated that to you is because what you're reporting it from a one-sided narrative, and I'm trying to give you another
but
narrative.
But I always going to be a one-sided narrative, because he should be locked up. That's how I feel about it. I'm not going to give a two-sided narrative. I'm going to give the narrative where I feel comfortable giving it. And it shows that do two-sided narrative. Roland Martin do his narrative. Black News Network, which is a black media. It's not black owned, but it's black targeted. They cover this, so everybody's going to give their side of the prosecutor, because usually when you're covering a federal case,
you know what, Wiley,
usually when you cover a federal case, the federal usually win. Hold on one second. The federal prosecutors, they really win. They have a good winning record, up in a 90 percentile winning record. So this is not a state, this is on a federal level. So of course it doesn't shock me to see people on the federal side on this. It doesn't shock me at all. R. Kelly should have had a team of people to do interviews that clear his name. Maybe he don't have no more money. Outside of just fans, people that work in his inner circle or used to work for him, they should be doing interviews, going around talking about how good R. Kelly was, how good R. Kelly is, if you want to change public perception. But it's all about what the jury is going to decide. Period. That's why why the jury is asking the judge questions about it. It's up to them. What y'all should be trying. Yeah, I did let you speak. I did let you open up and speak. But again, I'm responding to you because you said I should give two sides of the story. No, I'm going to give one side or one side that I feel like it's comfortable.
Information in case you wanted to hear another perspective.
So I already knew about that the jury, they asked the questions, but it doesn't matter. You could just go to the news and find out the information. We all concerned about, is he going to be guilty or not guilty? That is what it doesn't matter if the news not going to report it, but if whenever the verdict come out, then more of the news will cover it. That's just how it goes.
I think you like arguing, Wiley.
No,
I'm not
I
about
don't
to
like
argue with you
arguing.
today.
I'm just saying that R. Kelly,
Yeah,
the
'cause
verdict
you
matters more. They just covered that he's in negative $2 million in the hole because he's broke. That's a rumor that came out. I don't believe it. I believe he got money stashed away. But and then also too, we all just waiting on the verdict. That's it. Just like a lot of people didn't cover the Bill Cosby like that, but when he came out, we covered that, and we went deep into covering that. And I got dragged, but I covered that on my channel as well as on All About the Tea. But on this show, you gave us the other side, and that's okay. But everybody's not going to agree with you. It's still some people that are going to listen like, "Oh, R. Kelly is guilty." That's going to be that. That's their opinion.
Well, no, I understand that part, Wiley. I was just only because I seen that Court TV just put that information out there, and since you was speaking on it, I was just saying, hey, listen, if you want to, you can hear what Court TV just reported on as far as his financial situation. He is technically broke because the people that had access to his bankings and his financials, they were stealing from him. They was basically robbing him blind. The Cheryl Max, London on the Track mother, all of these different assistants, all of these different people. As we know that R. Kelly house has been broken into multiple times where they stole all of his stuff. So he is technically broke. And
right,
any
and that
royalty
fault
money that he gets, remember, there's tons of lawsuits that's out there, as well as he still owes monies to the IRS. So any type of royalty money that comes in is going to pay towards those lawsuits.
And I want to say this,
as well as to the IRS.
That is all on R. Kelly. While he was up there paying money for these girls, giving them hotels, giving them rides, buying them purses, he should have been invested in a tutor. Period. This is all on him. He had to take ownership for his failure of not learning how to read, of his failure not learning the business. Now, he's a great musician, a great songwriter, but he did not understand the business. And there's a lot of people in this music business that are broke because they did not know how to master the business part of the music. It's a business. And unfortunately, due to him liking women, whether they're young women, young girls, or whatever, he should have put that energy in learning how to read, learning how to work on his finances to make sure he's in charge of what checks coming in and what checks are leaving. But he was too busy trying to get in relationships and all this type of stuff, in which I thought is a waste. Because now look at him now. Was it worth it? No, you're broke. You're not playing on the radio, and now you're in court right now. And these are just one of the cases where he's got to be in trial. He's still got a case, I think, in Chicago. I think I'm not mistaken. I think so. Yeah, I think he got to go back to Illinois to face some charges. So I do believe he's going to be guilty on some of them charges. I don't believe he's going to get a not guilty on all of them. That's just how I feel about it. I don't know about you, or you probably think he's innocent on all charges. You think they're going to say not guilty on all charges.
Yeah, he's going to be found innocent on all charges because the prosecution has not proven their case. He's going to be found innocent on all charges. There will be a not guilty verdict sometime this week. And chances are, if he's found not guilty, a lot of the case in Chicago would probably be dropped because a lot of the accusers that is in the New York trial are also in the Chicago trial. So
yeah,
it's going to be a ricochet effect.
I would see how that's going to operate. Someone said, Wiley, why did you go to the library and turn up like that? I've already discussed that, Jada. I'm not on trial here. R. Kelly's on trial. So I think many people have to realize R. Kelly is to blame for half of this stuff that's been going on. If he was just celibate, not getting involved, he wouldn't have been in none of this trouble. None of this would be going on. But because he was giving out this peen to all willy-nilly, so all of these fans or these supporters, he's in this predicament the way he is. If you'd have just kept his peen in his pants, none of this would be going on. And we will be looking at one of his concerts or documentaries, but it's his fault right now. But I would love to talk to R. Kelly. I would love to interview him. I would love to interview Mr. R. Kelly.
Wally,
I would love to interview him.
It's not his fault to be sexual. Okay,
I
that's like
think
blaming
that
everybody that
when
has sex.
well
It is not
again
his
they said
fault
he
to
dealt
be
with
sexual.
minors
Okay,
and it's
Akon got 5 wives. It is not.
that
You have
again,
polygamous
it's nothing wrong with
relationships.
that. But I don't
Nick
think
Cannon
Akon.
got 10 baby mamas.
I
It's
don't think he
not his
took
fault
advantage.
to be sexual,
But
Wiley.
again,
Just stop it. You like
it's
sex.
the fact that
Regulars
he
like
took
sex. I like
advantage.
sex. People
It's
like
he
sex.
took
There's nothing
advantage. The
wrong with sex,
difference.
Wiley. So stop it.
Okay, the difference is he took advantage of a lot of the women. You may not agree, but I agree that he took advantage of a lot of these women.
He can't. How can he take advantage?
He took advantage
How
of a
can he
lot of
take
these women.
advantage of willing participants?
That's what I believe. That I think he took advantage of a
You
lot
can't
of
take
those
advantage
women,
of willing
and a lot of
participants.
those women he should have just left alone. It was one particular victim that was in her 20s says she was abused by R. Kelly. I'm just telling what she said. So again, hey, this is all on R. Kelly. Again, it was other women that he paid off in civil court. So if you so innocent, why are you paying off women in civil court? So I mean, we could go on and on and on. R. Kelly is a very problematic person, and I think you're in the minority on this, ma'am, of this whole free R.
No,
Kelly.
I'm not in the minority,
I think
Wiley.
so.
And you see that he will
I
be
think so. You're in the
vindicated come
minority.
this week. He will be found not guilty, and you're gonna see Black America is gonna change their tune
I don't think
once they
so.
really focal in and pay attention to the actual trial. Once the transcripts are available and Black America actually read what these women said on the stand versus the Lifetime documentary, they're going to say that these women tricked them and that they fooled them and that they pulled the wool over Black America head and made Black America look stupid. Period. And it's free R. Kelly.
Okay, well, wait a minute. You said a lot. Well, you have every right to say that. I'm surprised you didn't go out to New York to protest in front of the courthouse. Why you didn't do that? Hello? Okay, hold on one second. Oh, I think she hung up. They said, talk about fucking that Neva body shaming Kelly Price on Fox News. Fox Soul. Use your platform. Funky Dineva body shames that woman. Really? Fucking Dineva body shame Kelly Price? I didn't hear about it, so I can't talk about it. So give me the timestamp. Timestamp, please. Someone just sent me said talk about fucking Dineva body shaming Kelly Price. I need the timestamp because I didn't see it. So before I go off, I need to see it. All right. All right. You're gonna give it to me? Give it to me. I need the timestamp. Can't nobody tell me. Okay. Well, I don't know. Well, I'm seeing some comments here. Hold on one second. So Larry Reed Live said, I won't be coming after my colleagues at Foxo. They can be as they choose. I will do as I choose. Okay, Larry Reed, while you talking about this, please dress down fucking D how he addressed the woman. I understand, yet you are not addressing what he said. He is out of control. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna criticize him because I didn't see it. So I will have to do that in another video. Because I have to watch it. Someone just sent me that DM. Okay. I would definitely have to watch. And I want to stick to the R. Kelly thing. I don't know about the fucking Dineva. Send me the timestamp, send me the video, and then I have to come back and do some commentary. But, you know, she really loved R. Kelly, and that's okay. But I think it's problematic. Her as a woman, and if he was a regular person, she wouldn't care. You know, she's in love with his music. And she's she have been defending R. Kelly. But I would say this: if you were on the jury, how would you prove? Would he be guilty or not guilty? Give me a second. If you were on the jury, how would you pick? Would you pick guilty or not guilty? Comment below in the chat. And I would like for people to call in 646-716-8447. 646-716-8447. 646-746-8447. All right, give me a second. Okay, you gave me the timestamp. All right. Hold on. Let me see. guilty. Hold on, let me write it down. Guilty, not guilty, 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 guilty. Come on, comment below, producers. Comment below. What would you choose if you were on the jury? What would you choose? Guilty? Guilty? I'm reading the comments going down. What would you choose? If you in the bushes, come on down out of the bushes. Come on down out of the bushes. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down out of the bushes. Come on down out of the bushes. Come on down out of the bushes. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down out of the bushes. Okay. All right. Hey, I felt that right there and there. Okay. Let's go to the phone lines. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Not guilty, Wiley. I just called back in to give it.
Okay, you said not guilty. Okay, all right. Thank you.
Yes, he will be found not guilty. He would definitely be vindicated.
Okay, are you coming?
Okay.
Are you going to come to Vegas next year? Are you going to come and meet me in person? Because this call.
You know what? I am. I talked to my mama about you. I'm like, you love Wiley.
Yes, because you call into this show every day. I gotta see you in person. Oh my gosh.
Like, we're going to go see Wiley because I just got to go see Wiley.
Oh my God. You called it over. I knew you was going to call it.
Him and his chat be pressing me.
All right. Thank you so much. Oh man. Thank you, sis. Oh man, that was so funny. Oh, she called back in. She said guilty. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. At least she calls in. Okay. 5464 caller, you're on the air. 5464. Hey, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing good.
Okay, I just want to say he's guilty. Everybody knows he's guilty. We all saw the tapes of him peeing on that 9-year-old girl, and he said it was him, and we knew that was him with his nappy-headed self looking all crazy in that video. So he's been doing this for years. So he's guilty.
OMG. Okay. Thank you. So,
all right. Thank you.
I didn't even. Okay. We got a lot of people that's saying that it was guilty. Okay. Well, thank you so very much for that. Thank you, sis, for that. Okay. I want to see. I don't know if do we got any more callers in here? Okay. Call in if y'all want to call in. The more calls we get, the longer the show gonna be. Don't forget next year we will be in Vegas. Okay. If it be the Lord's will. I always say that, right? It will be on the last weekend in August, which will be August 26th, the 27th, and the 28th. That will be on 2022. Email me at wileyshowproductions@gmail.com. And we will add you to the RSVP list. Or if you email me at wileyshow@gmail, we are forwarded to the right email. And just say, hey, I'm coming. So we'll know how many people. I think we just got about 10 people, I think, now. So that's good. So we just want to just RSVP. And then once we get the hotel where we're going to be staying at, we will email you the hotel. And we will email you, say, hey, this hotel, you book a room. And, and everything. And the reason why we all going to be at the same hotel. So when we all go out, we get in the Ubers or the cab, go to the events, go to where we're going, to the restaurants, to the club. So we all can go together. Okay. Especially if you're coming by yourself. We all want to be at the same hotel. All right. So we can all go into the place because we're gonna have fun. We really, especially if you work and you get that time out, really, really good. Okay, 8944, call you on air.
I just wanted to say I'd be that one and the jury, y'all be mad because I'd be confused. I wouldn't know what to pick. It'd probably be a hung jury.
Really? You would be a hung jury? Well, that's okay.
Not saying that he completely innocent, but some stuff I don't know.
So you would probably have to hold out on some charges. Like some charges you'll probably say guilty, and other charges you'll probably be like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Right.
I mean, say, and because I wasn't even covering the trial like that, so I would say guilty. I'm gonna say I think it'll be a guilty for me, but for you, you're gonna want to look at all the evidence. You're gonna want to get extra notes. You probably want to have us go through the trial all over again.
Yeah, because I heard some of the transcripts and some of it just it don't make.
Okay. Right. So you probably was one of watching them channels with the transcripts and all that. Okay. All right. I feel you. All right. Good morning. All right. So the number is 646-716-8447. Let's go. 7507. Good morning.
Good morning, Wiley. This is BB in the chat. What's up?
Hi.
So, Wiley, okay, I don't know. I'm a little confused. I'm always team free kills, but now I don't want to take up for people who have been hurt or, abused, things like that. But my whole issue with R. Kelly, I think he has done some shady stuff in the past. We all kind of know that. But I think in regards to his recent stuff, with these girls who were like 19, 20. Is that right? Wasn't it like they were like 19 or
Some was like 19, 21 said she was 21. I believe so. Yeah, I don't think none in this particular trial was like underage. I think they were of age. Yeah.
So that's my thing. I'm like, okay, if that's the case, if they went willingly to maybe like try to secure a record deal, my thing is, how is he guilty? How is he different from any other artists in the industry that do shady stuff? Because there's many artists like, well, I'm not gonna name names, but we know there's a lot of shady artists in the industry that try to get with girls and stuff like that and have them do things to secure deals. So if that's the case, then why not lock everybody up? Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, that's where I stand.
Oh, okay.
In regards to if somebody has been abused, now that is different. But I don't know if we have evidence to prove that he has really done something to these girls.
Yeah. So okay, we would definitely yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. You brought up a good point. All right. Okay.
Thank you, Wiley. Have a good day.
No, thank you too. Good morning. Okay.
Good morning.
Thank you. Okay, we definitely want to go in. Somebody said the Wendy Williams call. She always welcome to call in, but we understand. I believe she's still watching. Wendy Williams, caller. Would you like me? I'm going to put my Donald Trump voice on. Wendy Williams, caller. Would you please like me? Would you please call in, Wendy Williams, caller? Wendy Williams, caller. Would you come on the Wiley Show? Come on, girl. I know you watch it. You're beautiful, by the way. 2640. Caller, you're on the air. 2640. Hello?
Is that me?
Yes, good morning.
Hey, it's Ray Day. I don't know if you're ready to talk to me or not.
It's what day?
It's the one that sent you the information.
Oh,
Funky.
Okay. Well, listen, I didn't see it, but Fucking Aneva is a comedian. So it's always a comedian stuff. But you were triggered. Are you a plus size woman?
I'm not, actually, no.
So I think as him being a comedian, even though Kelly Price is not big, Kelly Price lost weight. She's not big. She used to be Big Bertha, but she have lost a lot of weight, right? She's not as what she was. But take us back to what did Fucking Aneva say that triggered you? And so just let me know, what did she say to trigger you? What did he say to trigger you?
Really went too far.
Okay.
And I know that he's a shock comedian. But what you need to do is actually watch it. He said that they couldn't hide her, that it was going to take a U-Haul. I mean, he went too far.
He said, now what now? I mean, they couldn't hide her.
It was bad.
Oh, my God.
He was body shaming her, and that's disgusting.
Oh, my God.
And no, that's body shaming another woman. That is
what?
Not being too sensitive.
Why did Fucking Aneva? Are you going to write a letter to Fox Soul? Are you going to write a letter?
I have already been. Yeah, I am. I mean, this is not. I mean, that's disgusting.
Wait a minute. He said they're gonna get a U-Haul. What? Oh my God. Okay. Why did he say that? I'm gonna have to call Fucking Aneva. So why did he say that? All right, go ahead,
Yes,
sis.
it's bad. I mean, that's not appropriate. I mean, that's just, and this is why this woman was missing. You know, they thought she was missing. I mean, this is why they're reporting on this story. I mean, that's just not appropriate.
It's not. But people love fucking that. He's very supportive. And he's on this platform
He's
where
not supported by women. He hates women. He called Blue Ivy ugly. You know, I mean, this is things that he has done.
you don't think he like women? You don't think he like Claudia Jordan? She's a woman.
I don't think he likes any women.
Well, he likes T.S. Madison.
I don't know that he really likes women. He's very derogatory towards women.
Okay. Well.
I
Okay.
mean, you see other women in the chat realize that it was rude. I mean, it's not okay.
Okay. Well, I didn't hear.
okay.
I didn't hear.
body
I'm
shame
definitely
them.
gonna watch it and come and do my commentary. But thank you for bringing that to me, bringing that to
It
my
is
attention.
so
So
disrespectful.
when I go back live,
And no, I'm not a big woman, but it's disrespectful, and it was very disrespectful to her.
yeah. So I'm definitely gonna come back and I'm definitely gonna review it just for you. And I hope you tune into it and hear my commentary.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right. Oh man, we gonna go. We got some phone calls. Let me read these super chats. Oh my gosh, what's the super chats go? Okay. Marlene said people from the Chi we know what they know about R. Kelly, and that's that on that. Then BV said, "Have a good day, folks. Thank you so very much for the super chats. Okay, y'all making me feel lovely this morning. Oh, thank you. Okay, I will get up and dance, but I can't do it right now. 1922, caller, you on air.
Hey, Wiley, you made me call back in. I'm trying to get ready for my customer.
Okay.
And here y'all acting a fool up here in the thing. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm like, I got to get ready. But I'm going to call in one more time. Check this out. Now, I'm just like the other caller with everybody should be held accountable for it. Okay, I don't know if R. Kelly is in. I am a not guilty verdict anyway, but I don't know if he's innocent about everything. Like, I do believe he peed on the girl. You know what I'm saying? But for what he's been charged for, I really don't think that these girls, even though as far as the law is concerned, they make this age requirement type things, but everybody should be held accountable, and not just the people who work for R. Kelly, but the parents of these kids. Because if them kids was at R. Kelly house for like a week, 2 days, overnight, and these parents ain't filed no missing report, something like that, then the parents should be held accountable too.
Oh, absolutely. Facts. I agree.
I used to hang around a friend where her mom had just got out of jail, and she got out of jail and she was lesbian. So she used to live at her girlfriend's house, and she had a car. Her sister was like 3 years older than us. She was like 16. We was maybe 14. Her mom used to let us have that car. We was like driving around like we were grown people. We were acting real grown. Her mama didn't know what we were doing, where we were at, nothing. So it's some younger girls, according to the law, they're supposed to be illegal, but they're living a very legal like life. You understand?
Yes.
Like, they're being real fast and grown, and these parents are not caring. So I think the parents should be accountable for all this shit too. R. Kelly can't. How your daughter stay with R. Kelly for a whole week and she's a minor?
Wow. Oh,
How your child? And then everybody keeps saying child. Like, R. Kelly doing this to like 5-year-olds. Like, no, these are like teenagers. Like, these are not like children. Like, you still need to sign for them for a whole bunch of stuff. If they keep saying child, then it's gonna make it like he's dating like little girls. But no, these are girls who can get pregnant and get an apartment.
Yeah, those were young women, and I think that was one of the misconceptions of the trial. These were young women dealing with Mr. R. Kelly. Was none of my understanding of the trial were minors. These were young women. Even the judge even had to tell his attorney, stop calling them girls. These were young women. They were women. They weren't girls. They were women.
Like,
so let's make that. So that's one thing I will agree on that.
And then Funky Dynamic, and I'm gonna give it up for the caller that called in, for all the fat girls around the world, because I'm a fat girl. And thank you for calling in and taking up for us. Damn right, Funky Dynamic.
Okay.
I was like, you know, she called in and says, no, that is wrong. I said, damn, okay, called in for the fat girls. But I believe she probably was fat, but she just didn't want to say she was fat. But anyway. Yeah,
Okay.
that was wrong for Okay, well, I'm gonna get off the line because it seems like I
okay.
can't even see you. I'm like talking on the phone, but
Okay.
I know you leaning back. You got your eyes all big. You looking at me all the time.
Oh, I hear you.
I already know you, Wiley. I can't even see you, and I already know how you looking at.
All right, Miss. Thank you, Miss T.
Okay, ciao.
Oh, I had so much fun, Miss T. Yes, and she's a comedian too. No, she just DM me. She said, "I'm skinny. You better come on, viewer." All right, Anonymous, you live on the air. Look at that viewer. She DMing me and watching. Go ahead, sis.
Yeah, what's up? This is J. Clarence Train from House of Beyonce and Versace. I got to talk about the R. Kelly.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, first of all, R. Kelly, I'm from Chicago, and R. Kelly ain't nothing but let me tell somebody something. All these parents out here raising these weak old men and little women ain't nothing, because any woman let somebody pee on them, tell them women use the bathroom, don't do this. You raise a weak ass person. Period.
Okay, no cussing though on the
stop giving
platform.
your kids everything. Okay, I'm sorry, Wiley, but they cursing on the real TV. So what you talking about? You and the mom.
Listen. We just wanted no profanity or everything like that. We just don't want no profanity on that.
I ain't gonna curse, but let me finish my piece, though, Wiley. Let me finish my piece.
Okay, we gonna let you finish your piece. Go ahead.
Okay, so all these parents raising these weak kids, and you get the man like R. Kelly, and he do what he do. I don't like R. Kelly. I love his music, but personally, I think R. Kelly is trash. But who is more trash is the parents raising weak kids, trying to give them everything but love. Christmas finna come around. They finna give all their kids something, and their kids out here toting guns across not only Chicago, New York, Baltimore, everywhere. Okay? And so when the girls go out here wear all these tight clothes and being a little hussy and a fox, and now y'all trying to blame R. Kelly. No, blame yourself. Okay, blame yourself. So R. Kelly gonna be found guilty. That's just what it is, because they put too much money in, and he got 2 more court cases after this. Only off GP, but R. Kelly didn't do nothing wrong but being a bad human being. That's it. He didn't molest nobody. They missed the ball 10, 20 years ago with Aaliyah. Now that's when he should have went to jail, and when he pissed on that little girl, Sparkle's niece. But this new stuff is BS. It's BS. And let's get the funky Darneva call it people set. First of all, Darneva is ugly, and he do hate women. And Claudia Jordan, no, he don't like Claudia Jordan. He's just getting a paycheck on that. And Foxhole is nothing but YouTube on steroids. Okay, they talking about they all that trying to be better than that. All these celebrities coming to YouTube now. Why? Because they tired and washed up. And Funky Darneva is just trash. And Wiley, let me check you. You said, do he like T.S. Manning? She a woman. No, she's not a woman. That's a man in a
She is a woman. We got hold on one second. We have to definitely be fair here and we have to be professional here. That is a woman, and we want to respect her on this platform. Because that's my sister, and we're gonna make sure we use the proper pronouns to be on this platform. Okay? It is what it is. That's what I'm gonna say. We're gonna make sure that we use the proper. It doesn't matter. We're gonna use them on this show. We're gonna use the proper pronouns. We're not gonna be disrespectful. You can do whatever you want, but on this show, we definitely gonna use the proper pronouns. But good morning to you, ma'am.
We can agree to disagree.
Okay.
Agree to disagree.
Okay. We just have to agree.
Check me, Wiley.
Hold on, one second. Hold up. That's okay. All right. I was giving my opinion, ma'am. All right. Thank you so very much for calling in. Thank you.
Get it straight, boo.
All right. Thank you. Good morning. Okay. Oh man. Like we are not as she's doing a movie, and she's a woman, and we love T.S. Madison, and I'm one of the ones that love her, and I'm not gonna do it on this show. I do want to apologize for that foolish comment that viewer made that about T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison is a beautiful transgender woman, and we will respect her as well as everybody that should be respected. I just want to just say that for the record, for the record. Yes, absolutely. Okay. All right. So, wow, this is a 2-hour show. Man, we did that this morning. And also T.S. Madison was on the Miss Pass show. She's doing a show with Gabrielle Union. She's doing a movie with Gabrielle Union. Then she's doing another movie. So she's out here working. Okay, we want to definitely put some respect on her name. Hey, put some respect on her name. Okay. Now, being on here and working from home definitely is something that a lot of time and energy, a lot of things. So we're gonna put out a GoFundMe we want to start our own app. So eventually we'll put it out, but not today. We're not gonna do it today. But whenever I do it, y'all can contribute, okay? But we will go back live today because I know a couple of people wanted me to discuss the fucking Aniva commentary. The fucking Aniva commentary. So we will cover that, but I need to watch it for myself and I'll do some content on there. But we covered everything that y'all wanted me to talk about this morning. We covered the Kelly Price. We covered Nicki Minaj. Again, we already covered that, but we covered it again. We also covered Kelly Price and that whole fiasco. But we're glad. I'm so glad that Kelly Price is not missing. I'm so glad that Kelly Price is not missing. Oh, I'm so glad that Kelly Price is not missing. She's not missing. She's not missing. She's not missing. Okay. I'm so glad. Hey, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that Kelly Price is not missing. I'm so glad that Kelly Price is not missing. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that Kelly Price is not missing. Oh, yes. You better give me a round of applause for that. Oh, man. Oh, man. Man. Okay. Oh, man. All right. Okay. Thank you all so very much. I want to say special shout out to people for sending us a cash apps and stuff because we got to upgrade and get us a new computer. Because I think we have utilized this laptop, so now I need a desktop computer. So shout out to people that has been bringing out just really contributing to the show. So the next big purchase that we're gonna get like a desktop computer, and then we got to get like a monitor. So that could be like the next step we got to get. So because I do all my schoolwork and all that, and then the computer be all freezing and stuff. So I need to upgrade because we try to get a different system to stream. Excuse me. And sometimes it don't want to work. So we got to get like a desktop computer and a monitor. So we're going to be getting to that. So all the contributions will definitely go towards that. All right. Thank you to the new members. God bless you. Thank you to all the new members that are here. We got to do a live sometime this week. Members, we got to do a live this week. Okay. Used to head up a choir in his church. We are blessed to hear him saying yes. Okay. Thank you so very much for y'all for calling in. This is really great. I gotta go and check our appeal box. We haven't checked it in a while. So I'm gonna go check that and go take care of some business. And I want to say thank you so very much to all the producers. Thank you. Give me a second. Oh gosh, what I was about to do. Hold on 1 second. Good morning. Good morning. Shout out to the moderators. I want to give a special shout out to all the moderators that are here. Good morning to you, moderators. Good morning. I want to say again to the moderators, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you so very much for your love, for your help. I know this is entertaining. Hey, glory. I felt that. We got to do another morning. Like, I love the morning because I'm up in the morning. I love getting up in the morning. So, I gotta fax this. Oh my gosh, I got business to take care of, y'all. Gosh, I got business to take care of. Let me go do that right now. Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta do that. All right. God bless you. Thank you. Did y'all? If you enjoy the morning show, say I enjoy the morning show. If you enjoy the morning show, press 1 if you enjoy the morning show. I really felt that. If you enjoyed the morning show, this is one of the baddest, I want to say one of the best morning shows ever. Oh man. We got another super chat. They said, if you enjoy the morning show, thank you so very much. They said, made my day. I was pissed, but started laughing and feel better. You better say that. Yes. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Now we will definitely come back. We like and then we still go live in the middle of the night too. We still do that. This is what I do. I go live every day to entertain y'all. And so this is what we do. And then we come back, we entertain y'all because y'all give us subjects. So give us stories. If you have a local story in your neighborhood, give it to it. Or if you have a person that in your town or your neighborhood, say, hey, Wiley, can you cover this on your show? We will cover it. Just email me at wileyshow@gmail.com or DM me on Instagram. Let me pull up my Instagram because we're on Instagram. Excuse me. Oh, man, I hope that ain't the Rona. I sneeze. I hope that's not the Rona. No. Every time I sneeze, I always say that. I hope that's not the Rona. Man, I hope that's not the Rona. But I had sneeze. Good googly moogly. Okay, give me a second. Let me see what y'all saying in here. All right, let me pull up my Instagram. If y'all like the morning, I love the morning shows too. I thank y'all so very much. Let me show y'all the Instagram real quick. Really quickly. But I rebuke that because we need to go live. Give me a second. Let me pull it up. Okay, so as you can see, we have 6,130 followers. We have to unfollow a lot of people because a lot of folks, it just wasn't right just following everybody. Because I try to make my platform clear for the blogs and stuff. But if you want to be updated with us, we have 6,130 followers. We want to at least get 10,000 by next year. So just follow us and then add us to your story. Add us to your story and stuff like this because we definitely will love that. If you are in there, you could definitely add us to your story and say, hey, I love watching the Wiley Show. That's how we grow. So if you're a fan, if you're tech savvy, add us to the show and everything like that, okay? Yes, absolutely. They said free R. They still say free R. Kelly. So you can follow us right now, okay? And what I do, I post like different segments of the show. So this was one segment I post of a caller. Let's see.
Son, this is your mother. Look, the people love her. They love her just as much as we do. Let's support her, uplift her, keep her happy. They're trying to tear her down. This strong Black woman is trying to tear his wife, showing his son that son.
Okay, here we go.
No media presence, no Black media, like the people that drugged him for all of these years. You don't see no Black media presence at the courthouse that is trying to get things from the other side and the other perspective of what's going on and what actually came out in court. You don't see anything, no media.
Okay. So we post like different highlights of it. Let me see what this one said.
Came out in court. But again, you would not know that because you was not in court, and nor are you following this trial. For two, when you talk about the sex tape, he was found not guilty. For three, in this particular trial, there was no tape, no police reports, no type of reports, no type of nothing. So you keep stemming upon allegations that has already been proven not.
Okay, so one thing y'all can say about that R. Kelly publicist, that lady gonna call in and defend her man. No matter what you say about that caller, she gonna dial that number 646-716-8447 and she's gonna defend him. You better be careful what you say to her because she might call in the show. You better be careful what you say about R. Kelly because she might call in the show. So you may, because that's one thing I can say about that caller. I don't care if she in a sleep. It look like she'll get right on up and dial that number. So that's when I love the callers that call in. Not the callers that be in the crowd and say next call, and don't call in. If you call in, listen, we gonna listen to you. We gonna listen to the publicists, to the people that we had. One caller said they saw Tory Lanez at the bowling alley, and that's Sister Conservative. So thank you. Okay, all right. That's her man, and she's standing beside him. Thank y'all so very much, man. I'm about to go, but we want to say good morning to y'all. Make sure y'all please thumbs up the video. It really help us. Thumbs up. It is free. And also leave us a comment and tell us how we're doing. This is how we make the show better. Okay? Yes, y'all have requested that I do a morning show, so that's what we here right now. I like the fact that she calls in and backs it up. Yes, she does. Okay? All right, that's one thing we can say about that. Thank you all so very much. Y'all have a wonderful morning. Oh, wait a minute. Let me play my intro. Hold on one second. Let me see. Do we have that right quick? Let's go.
That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't go. Keep it going.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful morning. If I didn't cover something and you want me to cover something, just DM me on Twitter or email me at wileyshow@gmail.com. That is WILEYSHOW. Twitter at Wiley Show, WILEYSHOW. You can follow me right now on Twitter. And we would love to see you over there following us right there on Twitter. And it would be definitely lovely to see you over there following us on Twitter. We want to say thank you to all the people that had called in, and we will see y'all in the next live. Peace. Hey, what's up? I am finished with the show. I'm finished with the show. How you doing? Okay, I'm gonna check that out, and then we could do that in the next video because I'm done with this one. Yes, I'm done with that one. So just DM it to me because I'll forget, and we will bring that up in the next show. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, in the next episode, we'll do it in the next episode. Oh, no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay. In the next episode, I didn't, just send it to me. We'll talk about it in the next episode. Okay. Really? Oh, he shouldn't have said that, but it's okay. Listen. They can say what they want to say, but we'll talk about it in the next episode. I gotta go. I can't be on here. Okay. I gotta start my day. All right, talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye. Oh, I'm still on here. I didn't know I was still on the live. Oh my, good day, y'all. Good day. I'm still on this live. See y'all later.